How's everybody doing here? Almost top of the hour here, 11:57 Chicago. Um, Futures made a move to the upside and they've been chopping. And it's been a good 2 hours now, as you can see right here. Okay. Um, so we got up here and now we sit. I can't seem to get out either way right now. All right, there is your day. I want to make a note about that double bottom that we put in there yesterday. All right, that's 2-2 back up. I think you can still get some more out of this. Okay, so SPY, nice 2-2 up. Not too far off the highs of the day at 689.04. All right, so just slightly lower than there right now. All right, so SPY's holding up pretty good. Q same way, turned into chop shop again. All right, so now you start going into this, and you know what happens? You stall out. Okay, so there was movement, and then everything just kind of comes to a grinding halt. All right, so again, nice day up. We did not get a double bottom on that one, but that SPY was for real, man. It was only off by a penny on that one, all right? So there you go, 2-2 back up, and you see the day here, all right? This is your week. You're still inside. We got 2 days to go, and 12? All right, so a couple more hours, a few more hours, and we finish the day here. We'll see how things shake out before that ends. Diamonds, it's the worst of the bunch here because it got stalled out immediately. All right, you got that 3-2 up, and all this business is stuck inside there. Okay, you see that? We did not take out any of that, and we haven't taken out any of them lows. So in the big scheme of things, these are all just a bunch of ones. Even with a 3 in there, it's still just a bunch of ones, okay? So we're sitting with the 3-1 here in the big picture, but it's really this 2 right here, all right? So can't get out of that, so we're just going to keep chopping up, all right? So diamonds, been pretty good. XLK's been decent, but again, stalling. All right, so this is why I hopped on. It's just because there's a lot of this going on right now. So just sit tight. There's nothing to do right now, okay? We're just kind of, watching things do nothing here. All right, so discretionaries, nice move to the upside on the day, and then chop mode. Okay. So definitely XOK, XOY are two best movers today. Those financials are trying to get back up to the highs here. I think that the XLK and the XLY and the XLF, and even with the Bs as well, I think these are doing well. All right, so but again, this is what we're getting now. Trying to bust out right now, we get up to 52.78 on them XLFs, and then see if we can get some more movement there. But this is our 3-day up right here. All right, and we'll see if this is going to go. We're going back into, back into the range. All right, as we start to move up here. All right, so then we'll be looking for them. What we do is we're going to look for support levels. Especially because I bought some XLF, so we got to protect on this trade. All right, so as we start to move up, we'll see if we can get some more continuation. I like where it's coming from on the daily, on the bottom of the broadening formation. So that 222 back up. We'll see if we can get a continuation to that one, but you're going to have to protect that because we're looking for that 222, and then we look for that 1, and then that break back down again. Okay, but what do we have? We have a month that's red. Okay, but it's kind of hammering up here a little bit, so it's a little better, and you've got a 3-1 cooking on the week. All right, so as long as this week stays in there and stays pretty good, and we can kind of tighten this up a little bit, I think we'd have some little bit chance to get some better movement up on XLF. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that group as well. XLC communications stuck inside day, so nothing going on there. There's your 2-1 inside. There you go, and you got the hammer. You got a nice hammer coming up on the week here, but other than that, you're stuck inside day, so not much to talk about on communications. And I'm looking at Meta. Meta's up $3. All right, up 0.54%. It's not doing anything. All right, so everything kind of stalled out. Apple had that nice outsider to start the day on the 60. Let's go back up to the 60 here. Boom, you get the 3-2 up, and then you get the chop. All right, so what do I say about the chop? Embrace the chop, all right? It's going to continue to do what it does, okay? And we'll look at the SPY again at the end here when we finish up. All right, so Apple we talked about Palo Alto this morning, right? Said okay, horrible numbers. If the stock comes out and it's positive, it could be telling us something. All right, we know that these stocks are already down heavy. Okay, this was the last 2 months of the year. The 2-1, 2-2 down. This is 4 straight months of bleeding. All right, coming back down. All right, so we do have a 2-1. We got a 2-1-2 here on the week, which we had a lower low. So it doesn't set up right now, but this is impressive in the fact that it's having a day up when they had a big mess on earnings, right? So it's interesting to see that this is showing some strength. Okay, so maybe the wrath is over, or at least maybe just a few more storms still coming. All right, so just we'll keep an eye on them as they continue to go. Maybe this is the point where they start to turn, but again, I'm not a buyer of that yet. All right, so that's it. But the rest of the crew is kind of following the way here too. Fortinet's better today. Got a nice hammer up on the day. A nice Momo hammer coming up on the day here now. So this one's better too. All right, coming back up. We'll see if we can get some continuation. Now here, you get a little bit better on the month. You're still stock, and it's still a shooter, and your week is horrible. All right, so this is just brute strength pushing here today, okay? And this is our 60 right now, just chopping like everybody else. All right, so we'll see. I'm not too excited about them, but the fact that they had really bad earnings and the stock went up, that's kind of telling us something. All right, so I'll leave that group alone. We talked about Walmart a lot, right? And Walmart, it's breaking down. All right, it's trying to hold our number here around 126, right, for our support level, and it's been coming down pretty good. It's down $2.20 today. All right, and you got your 3-2 down on the day, so this looks like it wants to give up a little bit more here. The month is still pretty strong, all right, but it is starting to turn into a shooter coming back, and you got that week inside, so be patient with it. I think the problems with some of these stocks is they get these valuations, and if the valuations get too great, then it becomes a problem, and these stocks can be a little bit can make them a little thin. All right, that's what I'm calling it, thin. All right, so Walmart, be patient. I think there will be a time to get back in, but I don't think it's yet. All right, so I think some more to the downside. We know that it made up all the way to 134.68, but this is a reversal now. It has started to come down from the top of the broadening formation with the 2-2 back down. All right, and now we'll wait and see how the month's going to finish out. I think I wouldn't touch it now until the month ends here. All right, and let's see where it lands then, and then see if it can get a little bit better from there. Okay. Hold on 1 second here. All right. All right. So 3-2 down. There you go. All right. So Walmart. Again, be patient. I picked up Nike today. All right, 222 up on the Nike. This Nike is really good here. I have been watching it, but you know, I go through so many stocks all the time. It's like things just get shuffled. So I try to keep everything like in a basket where I have things that I like, and then I can just kind of focus on those things. I really love the month here. All right. This could be 313, guys, if we can take that before the month ends. All right. I'm looking for this to take out that before the month ends, and that high is going to have to take out 67.13. And now we're trading at 65.83 right now. So it's been tinkering around here with the 66 number. It's got all the way up to 66.19 today. All right, so showing some real strength here with the 2 up on the week too. All right, so Nike looking really good, but this is the story. Okay, watch the month. I wouldn't even watch any other bar right now. Just watch the month, all right? And then we see if we can get up to 67.29 before the end of the month, we would get a 313. That would be a nice reversal coming back up. And we come into the year with an inside month, okay? So you see the 3, that's the 312. Try to get that back up to 313. We'll wait for it. Be patient. And watch the month. Okay, just watch the month. That one. I think I like the month a lot. I like the month a lot. So we'll see if anything gets better there. All right. So we talked about the Palo Altos and all the cyber stocks, and yeah, they're a little bit better. Mag 7 is still lagging. All right. I'm not sold that these things are getting better anytime soon. We'll go through a couple of them here. So Google's trying to get a little bit better, but look at Google on the month. I mean, come on, this thing is stout. All right, this is not budging, man. All right, so Google's got this deal. It's going to have to deal with this. It's going to come back in an inside oneer, and then we wait to see if AI is ever going to get back again. All right, but for now, Sneaky Pete's got room to get in there, and we got 8 days left. All right, so Google, whatever goes on here, you see we're slightly like kind of moving up slowly here on your hours. But as you can see, we've just been continuous to the downside day in and day out. All right, so Google. There's no need to go running after anything. NVIDIA, we talked about NVIDIA this morning. I still think that until we get through 193, there's nothing to do. Up here, you're sticking with your puts, sticking with your puts up here at 188, 189. More than likely, she probably comes back inside again. All right. So we'll see what happens there. NVIDIA kind of slowing down there as well. Okay, Apple, I already showed you chopped out. Microsoft is the same way. So the lag 7, I'm gonna keep calling it the lag 7 until it starts to become the mag 7, because it's just not doing the job here. All right, so Microsoft, there you go, chopping away on your 60s. Nothing going on. All right, I must say today, there is really not too much going on. We had that move to the upside, and then we kind of everything died. We'll go through a couple of those ones that we had this morning. Analog devices, ADI. ADI, they took advantage of, they saw the thing up, so they started selling into it. So here's your day, 2-day, red coming down. So, when you get a gapper up like that, people have been waiting. Okay, so some of the sellers came in. Sellers have had control of this thing here all day on the daily. Now, The week is still hanging out all right, and the month is still pretty strong. All right, so I wouldn't fade that, but I just see there's some profit taking today, and we'll let that shake out and see what happens in the next day or two if you're trading that thing. I don't necessarily trade that stock, so but it's on our list, so we talk about it. Okay, all right. So ADI, Amazon. Right, same thing happened here. We got to about 206, and then we ran out of steam. We actually got a little better than that. We got up to $206.84, and that was it. All right, you ran into this. All right, this is it. This is what happened. Okay, it was moving nicely, and it ran into this. Now you got the 2-2 on the month, so it's not telling me anything other than maybe a 2-2 reversal coming back another way here. I just see this one 3-2 up on the day. Do not go chasing this thing up on days. I would just let this. This is another one. Let the month end. Get a new month in here, and we'll see if they can get them going. Then coming into March too. March can come in like a lion. March can come in like a lamb. All right, so we'll see. You know, most of the biggest crashes happen in October and March. All right, so I'm not saying that's going to happen, but all I'm saying is that it does seem to happen in those 2 months when they do. So, all right, so we'll see with Amazon. Nothing, man. Waited out to the end of the month. I think the whole Mag 7. I wouldn't touch any of these things right now. I'd wait for it to finish out. We had them durable goods numbers out this morning, so we watched some of these other stocks here. We watched Whirlpool. So Whirlpool down 33 cents, not doing anything here. But these, you're looking for your, you check out your cars. All right, General Motors. Now we know that General Motors made that nice move up to 87.62. So today, better today with the durable goods on General Motors for sure. All right. Now I think it goes back there, but right now with this month the way it is, they're stuck. All right. You're stuck here right now. Nice day upper though, and 2 up on the week, so still pretty strong. But until this starts to get straightened out, I think you're going to be wishy and washy. Okay, and Ford a little better here. It's 2 because it made a lower low. It doesn't look like it's going to go outside, so Ford, not much to talk about. Just dipping over 14 bucks. Honda Motors is really good here, and I mean, she made this really move with these gappers, and then they came back down. You got the 2-1, 2-1, and now you're coming back inside today. It's quiet. All right, you're going to be inside day on that. For that, I like that for the 2-1-2 to possibly break down here. The month is still, the week is like stuck in the middle and shooter down on the month. All right, so again, like I said, the durable goods are the things that you buy like maybe every 3 or 5 years, or maybe even longer. So chop away we will do for the rest of the day. Right now, we'll finish up with the SPY. Even with that double bottom that we got on the daily, it's moving for us, I think. All right, and we're trying to get back to the top of the range where we know it keeps failing. Right, 697 was the all-time high, and you notice we just got lower lows each time coming down from there. So this is a mess right now. This SPY is a complete mess. Like here, I gotta say I haven't seen it like this in a while. All right, so this was the last time we had a break from the downside, and as you see, it's just been chopping like hell. All right, so maybe we can get back up to the top of this range here. We'll see. Maybe we get a rally in the next 2 days and we get a nice move to the upside. I mean, I'm looking the minute everything gets stalled out, everything starts dropping because there's no buying. Okay, so just sit tight. Just sit tight right now. I think we gotta really get out of February and see what March wants to do. To be honest with you, all right. I don't think there's anything to go chasing here right now. Nike on a pullback. All right, I love that. I love that month. All right, so if you get Nike coming back, especially get down that 65 handle or something like that, it might be a good spot to get in there. All right. On that note, I'm going to leave you with what we got here. XLK continues to be with the discretionaries. Those two are definitely the best. And as we speak, XLF is trying to go to the highs of the day. It's finally starting to move a little bit more. All right. So those three are good. Energy pooped out. So we'll wait and see. Energy kind of fell off here now, guys. It's trying to fight back. It's got a 3-1. So look for tomorrow. If anything, I'll leave it at this. XLE, which is really still strong. I mean, when I look at my group, I mean, they're all green. Look for the 3-1-2 back up tomorrow. All right, if it stays inside there. Okay. Doing a video later tonight about the monthlies, and it'll take a couple days, but I'll send it to you guys through the YouTube. All right. I'll try to get back to you by the end of the day. If either way, be good.